Laserdisc fan talking at you here. Just gonna do a quick Laserdisc update of some movies that I bought since recently that are of the genres that are already done, plus some autographs that I've gotten in the last few months. Starting off with this is Your 100 from the Future. I got this autograph by Red Brown at Chiller Theater a few months back. I normally don't like going to Chiller Theater because it's really cluster F, but went on a Sunday, which is a lot less crowded than going on a Saturday, just to get some autographs and get the hell out of there. And I did get this autograph by Red Brown. He's actually not in bad shape. I mean, he's not in that shape anymore, but he's actually in pretty good shape for being upwards of 50 or so. So that's pretty neat. He thought this was an LP soundtrack of the movie, but I thought someone was a Laserdisc. He was pretty surprised. But okay, this couple here I got autographed by. Well, these are two Midnight Madness releases from Rhino Video, hosted by Elvira. Got these two, both of them autographed by Elvira, but the E guy also got autographed by Richard Kiel. He played Ega. He probably also know him from James Bond: The Spy Who Loved Me, 007: The Spy Who Loved Me. He was a pretty fun guy because he's still giant. He's like 7 feet something. I got a picture with him. His hands just covered my entire face. he was a funny guy. But Elvira was fun too. Got these autographed by her, and she was surprised to see these things because she'd never seen her stuff on Laserdisc before. So that was pretty neat. And I was finally let the guy only bad thing about that she wasn't in makeup. She was only in makeup on Saturday, which is a drag because I went there on a Sunday and she wasn't in makeup. So I was like, darn it. So I'll just have to go find her again, which is in makeup some other time at some other con. Maybe she'll be there for Comic-Con next year. Alright, this is one I got recently as well. This is another Elvira hosted thing called the Monster Club, but this one is under the Thriller Video label. I think this is one of the few Thriller Video releases that made it to Laserdisc. So this is pretty rare. I mean, I got this for a good price, but it normally goes for like $60 these days. This one I got recently too. This is 1931 Frankenstein, Boris Karloff. This is actually still sealed, so I don't know if I'm going to open this or not. I probably should because we're not worth that much. This has since been re-released since because this is with the one with analog audio. There's a newer release, same transfer but with digital audio too. But this is called the restored version because this restored the scene with the little girl where he tosses her in the river. That was excised from a lot of prints until this was re-released in 1986. So, good to have. This one I finally found. This is Return of the Living Dead Part 1 with the original soundtrack and original music and stuff like that. It's kind of moot now because I just read on twitchfilm.com that they're re-releasing this in the UK. Widescreen with the original soundtrack. So, well, until they release one in Region 1, officially this is still worth something. But I'm probably going to still get that Region 2 DVD to get the original soundtrack in widescreen and see if it's totally really restored properly. But until then, I got this, which is still pretty good because this is open mat, so you're really not missing anything. You're just not get the letterboxing that that was intended to see the full movie to be seen. So, whatever. Okay, this is Jean Rollins' The Living Dead Girl, La Morte Vivante. Saw this one going for a cheap price too, so I can pass that up. Director approved edition. I never heard of Copper Sky Films. Not sure if they have released anything else, but it's French with English subtitles. Your commentary. Trailers, German sound analog track. If you want to watch it in German for some reason. Got stills. It's 1.66 presentation from a digital negative transfer. Don't know if this transfer was reused for any of the DVD releases. I would be surprised if it isn't. But this is still pretty neat to get. I was glad to get this because it was a really good price. Okay, this is To Die For. It's a vampire movie from the late 80s, I believe. Biggest thing I got this for because it was Dwayne Jones' last movie, and he was he was Ben from Night of the Living Dead, and he died right after this movie was made. So another thing is this movie is kind of known for is Darren Sarafian directed this, and if you've seen Zombie 3, you know Darren Sarafian is it's a better he guess he's a slightly better director than he is an actor. But this is out of print on DVD, so this is worth getting, at least just to have it. This was not available on DVD. This is Ghost Town. Pretty fun New World video release. It wasn't nothing overly special about it, but it's a pretty good ghost story. But these demonic type of outlaws and this ghost town. This town pops up out of nowhere, and this sheriff has to try to take down the bad guys. I actually used this as a story point when I was playing some pen and paper RPGs with my friends, because we're playing Deadlands. This RPG called Deadlands is all about like zombies and horrific stuff and cowboys. So I made it really good translation for that. Okay, we have Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. Can't call it Friday the 13th because this is the first New Line owned Jason movie, because they only bought the character Jason Voorhees. They didn't actually buy the titles in the movie, so you can't call this Friday the 13th. But I picked this up because I got it for a good price. But for some reason, the Friday the 13th movies are going for large dollars on eBay, which is not making much sense to me. Seeing how they got uncut and restored versions of the DVD or the movies on DVD. But for some reason, these laserdiscs are going for a lot. I guess it's for a collectability type thing. So not a big fan of the Friday the 13th movies, but still good for a laugh every now and then. This is Howling 3. I've actually never seen this Howling movie, because after the first two, I was like, no more Howling for me. The first one was really good. Number 2 was okay. I was like, but I wasn't going to see any more because I was just trying to milk that franchise for no good reason. I bought this as a part of a package deal, so I haven't watched this yet, and don't know if I'll ever get around to watching it. So, anyway. Here we go. This is Making of Invaders from Mars and Making of Life Force. I actually saw these on HBO back in the day, but they're not available on DVD. And if they are making of featurettes on DVD, they're not these on these, because I know that there's one on the DVD for these for Life Force. I'm not sure if there was. It is one for Invaders from Mars, but this is cool to have. Good to see that Life Force remake again. They're making of again. Okay, we got a couple of Halloween movies there. Got Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers. Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers. I saw both of these in the theater back in the day. I never thought seeing it. When these came out, I was like, another Halloween movie? After Halloween 3, I thought that was the end of them. But they brought it back, and Halloween 4 was good. Halloween 5, was not good. So, I just got it just to have it. But now I just gotta get the other Halloween movies on Laserdisc. Like, I've got Halloween 1. I do want to get Halloween 2. There is a widescreen Japanese release of Halloween 2 on Laserdisc, so I'm trying to track that one down, but it seems to be pretty rare and hard to find. Halloween 3, I might just get for the hell of it, just to say I have it. But, Curse of Michael Myers and Halloween H2O are on Laserdisc, so I need to get those as well. So, but like Friday the 13th, for some reason these Halloween movies are going up in price, so I got to get them. Hopefully in a good deal, but and also I want to get take his next convention. Danielle Harris is at. They're just going to autograph these for me because I'm going to kidnap her sooner or later. I mean, meet her again sooner or later. This is Species, another one I got out of a package deal. I saw this a while back. It was an okay movie, nothing special. So just. Package deal, so I have it. Whatever. It's The Phantom with Billy Zane. Bought this for $1, so at a flea market. So just want to get this because I've actually never seen this, so I want to see if it's worth anything, if it's crap or whatever. Another one at the flea market, Lady Hawk for $1. Another good '80s fantasy movie. Get around to watching this again because I haven't seen it in a while. We got L.A. Bounty with Sybil Danning. Saw this on eBay for, it was like going for like $4, so I figured, oh, what the heck. You know, it's got Sybil Danning in it, so can't be that bad. I hope. Hopefully she gets naked. Outbreak. I actually saw this in the theater back in the mid-90s. I thought it was an okay movie. Nothing special, but you know, big cast for what announced to be kind of a B movie, but still entertaining if you ask me. And on the same note, you got the Andromeda Strain, based on the novel by Michael Crichton. I actually never seen this. Been meaning to watch this for a while, but picked this up. Picked up both Outbreak and this at the flea market for $1 each. So I guess not that it's not that much of a hard movie because it's rated G. But then again, in the '70s, I believe the Planet of the Apes movies were rated G, so that could surprise you. They probably re-rated again if they release this in the theaters. I also meant to watch they remade this a couple years back for a TV movie. I never got around to watching that. Probably watch this and I'll try to see if I find that. Another one I bought for $1 at the field market. Black Moon Rising, Tommy Lee Jones, and Linda Hamilton. I've only ever seen bits and pieces of this, so we'll see. I don't really know much about it, so see if it's any good. Another flea market buy for $1, Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. This was pretty good to get because this was released later in the Laserdisc's lifetime, so I don't know if this is really printed that often. Plus, you got this notification here that the large white sculpture of human forms in the wall of John Milton's penthouse in Devil's Advocate is not connected to any way, and it was not endorsed by the sculptor Frederick Hart or the Washington National Cathedral joint copyright owners of the cathedral sculpture ex nihilo in Washington, D.C. So apparently, this is that sculpture is featured in this release of the movie, but it's not featured in the DVD release. If I'm to remember correctly, reading about that on one of the boards. So I guess that makes this a special release because that little thing is not on DVD. But whatever. I've actually never gotten around to watching this, so we'll see. It does have Charlize Theron, so that'd be worthwhile. Another dollar Laserdisc from the flea market, Dreamscape. This was not on DVD for a while, up until like the early 2000s or early to mid 2000s, and they finally released it on DVD. So this used to be worth a lot, but now after the DVD release, not so much. So, but for $1, I was gonna pass it up. This is always a fun movie. I think this is one of the first movies that was rated PG-13, if you remember correctly. So, yeah, pretty fun movie. Another $1 movie from the market, From Dusk Till Dawn. I've not heard too many good things about this movie, but for $1, can you go wrong? So I've only seen bits and pieces of it, so we'll see. Robert Rodriguez has gotten better, so hopefully his one of his seminal efforts is, well, then he also do the El Mariachi and Desperado, so yeah. Can't be that bad. Another dollar movie, Conan the Barbarian. Actually, the first time I've owned this on any format. I should have bought this a while ago. But, yep. Good to get that. And here we got, this is the Poltergeist CAV box set. I don't think it has anything actually hard supplements in here. Just the movies on CAV. 3 discs, but there are some extras. Let's see how. Yeah, you got the end credits here. You got some supplements, international trailer making of Poltergeist in production still. So that was I have seen some comparisons in some of the DVD releases that some of the colors are off in those. I'm not sure how those compare to any of the Laserdisc releases. This actually isn't the latest Laserdisc release. It was actually a Adobe Digital 5.1 remaster. Not sure if it uses the same picture transfer as this one, so I'll have to check that out. I might pick that up as well as the other Poltergeist movies, because I did enjoy those. Actually, I enjoyed Poltergeist 2, but I never saw Poltergeist 3. So they're both on Laserdisc in widescreen, so I might pick those up as well just to have them all on Laserdisc. And also the AC3 re-release of Poltergeist 1 to see if that one is... I think that one got THX certification. This one did not. But it is in CAV, so that's a good thing. And lastly, this is the signature collection of one of my favorite movies of all time, Jaws. I've been meaning to get this for a while, but I finally now got it. This is partly in CAV and part is in CLV, but it has a bunch of cool stuff. I got this insert here, and there is a there is a documentary making of on this disc. The making of initially wasn't released on DVD. Only it was finally the making of it was a shortened version of the making of the documentary on DVD for the first 25th anniversary release. But the full version didn't make it on DVD until the 30th anniversary re-release. I haven't gotten that one yet, but I don't think I need to. But it also comes with the novel, which is a cool thing, and the soundtrack on CD. And this hasn't been opened yet, so I wonder if I should or not. I think I might leave the seal, just buy it separately. Just to be, it's special, it's sealed, leave it alone. But anywho, that's my... I almost forgot. I got one more movie one more Laserdisc that I need to update on, that I picked up recently of a genre that I already covered on a collection video, and that would be Little Mermaid. Remember that one Japanese cover that I wanted to get? Well, I actually found it. Found it on Yahoo Japan. Only 500 yen. Couldn't believe it when I found it. So I picked it up. Actually, it cost me more to ship it than it was actually the cost of the disc. But very much worth it. I love this cover. This one actually does come with Making of Little Mermaid. I imagine it's the same one that's on the 1998 Laserdisc re-release. And it also does have LDG, and I would like to double check to see if it does have an alternate Japanese soundtrack, because that would be fun to hear, see how they change things around. One other thing it does have that you'll never get in any other release of this, I don't think, is this set of postcards. I thought that was a little neat little touch there. Glad they were never used by the previous owner. But yeah, what the thing is though, I'm not keeping this Laserdisc. My friend, she loves Little Mermaid. She's just, it's her favorite Disney movie. She likes mermaids, period. So I'm gonna put this in a frame and give this to her as a late birthday gift. Because yeah, I've been in the habit of giving people gifts, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, of framed Laserdiscs, even though they don't have a Laserdisc player. But they've been appreciative. I mean, the last one I gave it to, they really loved it. So she just liked this one, because this you'll never find this in any other format, I don't think. So that's that. Hopefully I'll have another collection video up not too long from now. All right, y'all take care.